You guys are kind of able to keep up with them. Do you think you guys said anything about your offense and what you guys can do?
One more time?
LSU, there's a lot of talk about LSU's offense and how good they were, but you guys were able to hang with them and score with them. Do you think that says a lot about where you guys are as an offense?
I mean, I think it just shows us what we can do when we come out there and execute the game plan, when we throw and catch, when we finish blocks and we finish in runs and running hard and do a lot of things right that you're supposed to do on offense.
Nick, how quickly do you guys kind of put this one behind you before?
I mean, if this would have been a win, then we'd enjoy tonight and we get over it tomorrow and start focusing on the next team. So in a loss, you know, you feel the pain tonight and then tomorrow you wake up and it's a new day and you get focused on the next team.
How do you think Kyle played the first real road start for him in an environment like this?
I mean, Kyle played great. You know, we was going up and down the field for a majority of the game. He stayed poised. You know, 103,000 people in the crowd. You know, yelling and screaming at him, and he was just right there, being a general, controlling the offense. You got to give kudos to him.
You guys had a lot of success in the red zone early on, but on the last two drives you couldn't. Was anything different, or?
Just lack of execution.
What was the message in the locker room?
That we control our own destiny. You know, we got to come out, and if we win the rest of our games, then we're right in Atlanta at the end of the year. This is where we want to sit, so we got to come out and focus each week and do what we got to do because we're still in control of our own destiny. So we got to just, you know, stay that way, make it stay that way.
A lot of guys last year thought that the Georgia loss bled into the Missouri week and maybe one loss turned into two. Did you feel that way, and how do you prevent that from happening again this year?
There's no telling about, you know, how a loss bleeds into another one. It's just, you know, you have experience when you lose games, and, you know, you learn from the mistakes you made during that week because you don't win or lose the games on Saturday. You win or lose the games during the week. So we look at the mistakes that we made last year with 2 losses in a row, and we're going to face those mistakes so they don't happen again.
Can a result like this, I know it's tough, obviously, it sucks losing, can it provide you extra motivation going forward to just give that little bit extra more?
Well, you know, this was kind of like a freebie. You know, you lose one game and everything's still sitting in front of you, but, you know, you lose 2 games and then you start having questions and all that stuff about where you want to be at the end of the year. So, you know, we can't let this one game affect us and get us down, but we got to know that there's a sense of urgency to make sure we get everything right from here on out.
What did you guys do on offense to combat it didn't look like you had a silent couch. What things did you put in to combat the noise today?
You know, we have our road cadence that we do. You know, a series of things that we do to make sure everybody's on the same page. But at the end of the day, you just gotta study during the week even more. Make sure you know the game plan because, you know, you're wasting time checking and doing all the other stuff, getting up to the line and changing plays and all that stuff that you normally don't have to waste time to do at home. So it's just making sure that you know the playbook in and out so that way you can save, so when the time is wasted that you don't have to waste time figuring out what's going on.
It seemed like LaMichael kind of picked up right where he left off last week. You know, he had some really tough runs early on. How nice is it to see him kind of start to get rolling?
Well, you know, that's what he is, you know. This is who, like, he's a big game back. You know, when he first got here, he started off going crazy against teams like LSU and Georgia and all the teams that we had to beat. And, you know, so, you know, when the spotlight's on him and his name's called, there's no surprise to see him that he gets rolling.
What did you see out of Emory tonight? This was kind of the most action he's gotten, really.
I just saw Emory come in and be a general. You know, as a quarterback, he came in. He led us down the field a couple of times, you know. When he came in, he was loud, he was poised. You know, nothing really affected him. You know, you got to give kudos to Emory.
Do you learn anything about him, just being so young in an environment?
I mean, you know, he's built for it. We're all built for this. You know, when we come in, it starts in January. So, you know, we see him train. We see the adversity that he pushes through on a daily basis. So we knew what was going to happen when he came out on the field.